Have you seen the land living?
Hello, it's Monday morning and we're coming up to the end of the River Weaver. We're booked out of Marshlock onto the Manchester Ship Canal at 11:20. Just realised that when we get to Elmer Port there's a swing bridge which isn't run by Canal and River Trust, I don't know why, and we have to contact the council to swing it for us. And I'm hoping that it's not too late notice to do that now. So many different bodies of people you have to contact to do this whole journey. So there's no signal out here, so I can't get hold of anyone at the moment anyway. So we'll see. I'm hoping that it goes smoothly, but it'll be whatever happens. We're just enjoying the last few moments on this fantastic river. Well, that wasn't there when we came up. It's enormous. Must have come up on Friday. So it says that it's an Art Deco steamship built in 1903. Beautiful. You get an idea of how big it is with Nicholas coming down alongside it. And Western Lock, Hove's interview, and we've just seen a van go down there, so we've all arrived at the same time. I managed to get hold of the council for Elmer Port swing bridge, and first of all she said to me we needed to give them 48 hours notice and they had sickness anyway, and then she said that a couple of boats are booked at 12:50, and I said that's us. So obviously the Canal River Trust book it for us, so that's good to know. So here we go in the lock, all rested up with Nicholas again and ready to hit that canal. Here we go. Just skirting around to the right of this perch. I can hear a lot of discussion about the buoys and the markers to go around. It's not something we have to contend with very much on a narrowboat. Seafaring people will know much more about all of this. Oh, there's another boat coming down behind us. I don't know whether that's going to go up the River Weaver or follow us down. Interesting to see the line that he's taking. It's not the same one, I don't think, that we came through on. And he's gone round on the right hand side of that perch. I wonder where he's going. Must be up the Weaver. We've been told it's not very pretty down here. Very industrial. I think there's an oil refinery we go past, but to be honest, it's just nice to have different things to look at, because this isn't the normal view from a narrowboat. Variety is the spice, as they say. I can see in the distance the hills of Wales, but later on today, as we turn down to Chester and onwards, we'll be heading towards the flatlands and away from the mountains. I'm feeling a bit homesick for the Lake District already, but I'm sure it'll have its own beauty. So 100 years ago, this would have been alive with shipping. And it would have been tidal here. And Nicholas tells me that this structure on the right hand side is a dike that was lots of aggregate stones and things were put in there because the estuary is just on the other side of that, and this would have been the coastline over here. So it was all changed when they built the ship canal. The second part of the journey is reasonably quick. It's around 90 minutes. We left the lock at 11:20 and we should get into Elmer Port at 12:50. And we came out of that lock a bit early, so we're not going too fast. So I think it's about 38 miles in total, and it would take a narrowboat, if it were to do it in one fell swoop, it would take a narrowboat about 9.5 hours, I think. Finally, after an hour of being on the canal, you can spot some ships up ahead. It's been slightly dull down to here, not much going on. In the meantime, we come into Elmer Port at Lock 1, well it's Lock 1, 2 and 3, and today we'll make our way down to Chester, and unfortunately there's been a closure at Lock 11 because of low water levels because of a leak. So we're just going to keep going on and hope that they get a fix in by the time we get there. It's going to be an absolute miracle if we make it to the wash this year. We're just dodging our way around closures, breaches, leaks and all sorts. But we'll keep on going. It's another quest. Very old mooring there. Over there are some little ferries which apparently run 24 hours. And we're not a million miles away now from Harlock. We're supposed to have let the oil refinery know that we were coming, but no one answers the VHF radio. We've not had anybody answer it the entire time we've been on the canal, so our ropes were useless, our anchor was useless, and our radio was useless. Everything that we had to pay £75 to get past the sea survey. I don't know. Money for old rope. More ships on the other side of that bank. It really stinks of oil here. Well, we were due at the lock right about now, so hoping that it's not far away, or we're going to be a little bit late. But they know we're coming. Scanning all down there, we still can't quite see it. It can't be far. We're definitely going to be late. Not quite sure how that happened. It looks like there's a boat coming out of the lock up ahead. So we are there nearly. And I can see the familiar black and white bollards of the CRT. Good. Looks rather nice over there. That way lies the ocean. And that way lies the rest of the network that we're finally joining. We had to come around a very tight left-hander there. Trying to line ourselves up now. And both the CRT and the council are here, because it turns out the swing bridge is right in the middle of the first lock. And it's a bit mad that there's two different bodies that have to come and do this. And into the first lock. And so we say goodbye to Nicholas. Thanks for all the G&T. Nicholas is going to moor up here, and we're going over there. And that's Nicholas's mooring up there outside the Port Museum, which we would have stopped and had a look at, but it's shut on Mondays.
Everything's shut on Mondays.
It's true. Oh, the second lock is a single lock, and it's been a long time since we've done one of these. It's always sad to leave someone goodbye, but we'll soon be seeing our other boaty friends further on down the line, that way. Oh, Nicholas has come back to help us do the third lock, which is running like Niagara Falls. And I think I'm going to say that that's the end of this video. Back on the main network. The next one will start at Chester. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good week. See you on the next one. Bye for now.
If you know